final. Out of turn 4 they come. And this is the first final. It's the C main 1 of 2. The first 2 qualify, and Ben Ferris has already lost the lead and lost second place as Gary Blee takes the lead as they move out of turn number 2 with Glenn Graham on the inside. Ferris is there in third and Claybrook is in fourth. Trent Claybrook, they'll come up this time around with 10 laps to go in the first of the C mains, and only the first 2 go through, the rest of them go home. Back in third is Ferris, fourth place is the 21 of Trent Claybrook. Matt Lowe is in fifth. Sixth place at this point is Brendan Fagan. Paul Joss is now starting to make his presence felt, and Joss has had a horrendous run in this title, is flying around the outside. Can it stay together long enough as they move out of turn 3 and 4? The race leader is Glenn Graham. Second place is Ben Ferris. On the inside is the 21 of Trent Claybrook. Back to Gary Blee, and Paul Joss is the quickest car on track. He just can't find a way through at the moment on Claybrook, and also Gary Blee there in car number 12 as they run the back straight. Just the first 2 go through. We could have a runaway leader. We just got to watch for second place. Down the main straight, it's Graham. Ferris, he's under pressure, enormous pressure now, because here comes Paul Joss and the 21 of Trent Claybrook. Oh, one of the cars has gone up in a ball of smoke. Look at the smoke pluming out of that white car there of Ben Ferris. It's not going to make the main straight at this point in time. They come out of turn number 3 and 4. There is a smoke plume coming out of that 21. Gary Blee couldn't see and spun out. Megan Cheeseman just misses him, and the yellow lights come on. I don't know what that smoke tastes like over on the back straight, but you're getting a good dose of it. Joss is in third place, racing. Graham gets a good start. Ferris in the 32 car. I don't know what's left in the 32 car. It's got no smoke coming out of it. Had enough smoke to last a lifetime, but it's going okay at the moment. Graham, Ferris and Joss. Joss is out of the qualifying at the moment, but Joss comes up on the inside and moves into second place as Paul Joss has had a rotten title with engine dramas. Let's see if it can hold together for 7 more laps. Bit of a shandangle here at the back of the field. Devonshire involved, but everything's okay. The green lights remain on, and Paul Joss is out after Glenn Graham. Ferris in third place, and in fourth place at 21 of Trent Claybrook. That's where the qualifiers will come from, you'd suspect. Paul Joss, though, has 6 laps to go. Looks underneath of Glenn Graham. Graham's still the race leader. The quickest car on track, would you believe, is in 8th place, Matt Lowe, in car number 23. They run down the back straight once again. Our race leader comes out of 4. Glenn Graham just in front of Paul Joss. 5 laps to go in C main number 1. First time there's been 2 C mains in a state title as they run down the back straight. Paul Joss trying to stay on terms with the 53 of Glenn Graham. Claybrook isn't done with, and neither is Ferris. They run up the main straight into the sun here at Albany's Atwell Park, which is due to set at 7:21 tonight. So move down into turn number 1 and 2. Only 2 of these 4 will qualify with 3.5 laps left to go. Graham just in front. Paul Joss comes to the outside. Claybrook's got his hands full with Ferris. Paul Joss may have hit the front. Claybrook's coming like a steam train. They come into the main straight, but Paul Joss has hit the front with 3 laps remaining. Second place, Glenn Graham, and then Trent Claybrook. Back in fourth place is Ferris. Now Ferris has gone the doctor, or was about to anyway, on the outside of 21, but that move was negated as they run down the back straight once again. Our race leader is Paul Joss. Oh, Claybrook comes in and gives Graham a shunt in the back end, sends him offline. And he may lose second place. The 21 car of Claybrook's also got panels hanging off the side. White flag to come out next time around. Hold all tickets if Claybrook gets second. I can tell you that for nothing. And Paul Joss is slowing out in front. Maybe the mechanical dramas are coming back. He gets around the outside of Lance Beaver. Claybrook gets around the outside now on the 53 of Graham as they run up into turn 1 the final time. The inquiry flag was also out on that car in second place of Claybrook. They run down the back straight the final time, and Paul Joss looks like he might have done enough. Claybrook is storming home. Joss certainly not going all that quickly, but Paul Joss is going to win the first of the finals. C main number 1 to Paul Joss. Second is Claybrook, but hold all tickets. Third place is Glenn Graham, then Ben Ferris, then back to Gary Blee, Megan Cheeseman, Brendan Fagan, Matt Lowe, and Paul Devonshire. No time for the race due to the stoppage, 1.423. And Trent Claybrook will not be the second place car. He's been relegated 2 spots for his pass there on Glenn Graham, and Graham will finish in second and will advance at the expense of Claybrook. Win is Paul Joss.